Across the globe, in the hidden corners of our world, legends tell of creatures that defy explanation. Bigfoot, Yeti, Yowie, Almas, names that stir curiosity and fear. Are these creatures relics of our prehistoric past, mere figments of our collective imagination, or something else entirely? Join us as we delve into the shadows of the unknown, where myth meets reality. In the vast wilderness of the Pacific Northwest, a towering figure has captured imaginations for centuries. Known as Bigfoot or Sasquatch, countless witnesses claim encounters with this elusive beast, describing it as a massive, hairy creature with human-like features. But what evidence exists beyond the tales and footprints left behind in the mud? To Native American cultures in the region, Sasquatch holds a deeper significance, interwoven with their traditions and beliefs. Among many tribes, Sasquatch is considered a spiritual being, a guardian of the forests, or a symbol of the wild itself. For example, the Lummi speak of Tsemequez while the Halkomelem refer to Saskets, both names reflecting the profound respect for this being as part of the natural and spiritual world. These stories are not just tales of encounters, they carry teachings of respect, coexistence, and the mysteries of nature that remain untamed. Thus, for many Native American communities, Sasquatch embodies more than just the physical traces it leaves behind. It represents a living connection to their heritage and an enduring enigma of the ancient forests. High in the frozen fortresses of the Himalayas, much like the Pacific Northwest's Bigfoot, lurks another enigmatic creature, the Yeti, or abominable snowman. Sacred to the local cultures, feared and revered, this creature appears in stories dating back to the dawn of civilizations in these mountains. The Yeti holds a spiritual significance to the indigenous peoples of the region, such as the Sherpa community. For them, the Yeti is more than a mysterious inhabitant of the high peaks. It embodies the spirit of the mountains, representing both the dangers and sanctity of their formidable environment. Despite numerous expeditions that have sought its traces, finding only fleeting footprints and enigmatic DNA that puzzles scientists to this day, the Yeti remains a symbol of the unexplored and the sacred, deeply embedded in the folklore and respect for nature that characterize Himalayan cultures. In the rugged landscape of Australia, another mystery prowls the landscape. Known as the Yowie, this creature is said to be a fierce guardian of the wilderness, described in Aboriginal legends as a link between the human world and the spiritual. Sightings describe a beast of incredible size with a fierce gaze that chills the soul. To indigenous Australian cultures, the Yowie is more than a cryptid. It holds a place in the spiritual and cultural narrative of the land. Often seen as a protector of sacred sites and a keeper of ancient knowledge, the Yowie embodies the deep connection between the Aboriginal people and the natural world. This creature is also sometimes viewed as a warning against over-exploiting natural resources, representing the land's retaliation against disrespect. Tales of the Yowie are not merely accounts of fear or curiosity, but are deeply entwined with lessons of respect, coexistence, and the understanding of the Earth's sacredness. These stories emphasize the balance and boundaries that should be maintained between humans and nature, echoing through the spiritual beliefs held by Indigenous Australians about the living world around them. Across the vast steppes of Mongolia and into the mountains, the Almas, a wild man of the wilderness, has been part of local folklore for generations. Unlike its Western counterparts, the Almas is often depicted as more human than beast, a relic of prehistoric man perhaps, yet uncaught and unstudied. For the native Mongolians, the Almas is not just a creature of curiosity, but also holds significant cultural and spiritual meaning, often regarded as a bridge between the known and the mystical. The Almas is seen as a guardian of the mountains, embodying the spirits of ancestors who protect and guide their descendants. In Mongolian beliefs, the Almas represents the wild and untamed nature of the land, reminding the people of the power and mystery that the natural world holds. It is respected and often spoken of with a mix of reverence and caution, teaching lessons about the balance of nature and the importance of living in harmony with the environment. Stories of the Almas are passed down through generations, infusing respect for the wilderness into the cultural consciousness of the Mongolian people. and reinforcing the deep connection they share with their land and its ancient, unseen inhabitants. From North America to the remote Himalayas, from the depths of Australian forests to the peaks of Mongolia, the stories of these creatures bear striking similarities. Across continents and cultures, tales of mysterious beings like Bigfoot, the Yeti, the Yowie, and the Almas captivate the minds of the locals and travelers alike. These legends often describe beings that are part human, part animal, elusive, and deeply intertwined with the natural world. What can science tell us about these beings? The pursuit of these cryptids involves a blend of zoology, anthropology, and psychology, among other fields. Scientists and enthusiasts alike have tried to gather evidence in the form of footprints, hair samples, and even grainy videos. DNA analyses have sometimes suggested unknown species, though often these results are inconclusive or attributed to known animals. Despite the lack of definitive proof, the quest for understanding continues to drive both scientific inquiry and amateur exploration. Are these creatures undiscovered species, or mere shadows cast by our collective imaginations? The possibility that they could be real animals that have managed to evade detailed study is tantalizing. It invites questions about what else might be lurking undiscovered in the remote and not-so-remote parts of our planet. At the same time, psychologists propose that these beings might embody archetypal fears or the personification of the wilderness itself, serving as reminders of our ancestors' fears of the unknown. Regardless of their true nature, the stories of cryptids like the Yeti and Bigfoot serve important cultural and ecological functions. They foster a sense of mystery and respect for the wilderness, potentially aiding in conservation efforts by highlighting the need to preserve these vast wild habitats. Whether they exist in flesh and blood or as spectral imprints on our collective psyche, these creatures continue to inspire, teach, and intrigue us, serving as powerful symbols of nature's enduring mystery. As night falls on the untamed wildernesses of our planet, the mystery of these cryptids endures, a challenge to explorers and a testament to the enduring power of myth. What lurks in the silent spaces of the world is perhaps a question best left unanswered. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more cryptid tales and history's mysteries. Until next time.